All right. Thursday, May 19th. Out here walking. About 60 degrees, cloudy. Rained sort of off and on yesterday. And it's supposed to do so for the next couple days. I thought it was April showers bring May flowers. This year it's been April showers bring May showers. All right, let's see what's going on in the world. Let's see. Yeah, CDC and Massachusetts health officials investigating monkeypox case. I'm like, oh, great. That's all we need. Monkeypox is sort of like smallpox. It originated in Africa. You can get it from somebody that's infected by it or from squirrels. Watch out for those squirrels. Good news is only 10% of the people that get it die. Oh, man. And from the pictures I've seen of it, it doesn't look good. And the U.S. just, I'm just going by memory here, this, from some other article, but the U.S. just ordered, the Biden administration just ordered 13 million monkeypox vaccines. So here we go again. Here we go again. The Spun says that the NFL world reacts to Troy Aikman, Aaron Andrews. Troy Aikman had to make a lot of tough phone calls when he decided to leave Fox Sports for ESPN. None were tougher than the call he made to Aaron Andrews. Because he says she has become like a sister to him and Buck. And Buck also left for ESPN. All right. That one's too intense. I try to avoid the intense ones in the morning. New York Times says, Republican panic grows after Mastriano win. Let's see. Oh, okay. Paywall. Can't do it. I read somewhere this morning that the Trump, what do you call them? Not appointees, but people he's recommended. The anointed. Oh, man. I guess it's half and half in terms of gauging his inexplicable lock on the American conservative community. people are trying to judge if they're somehow, for some reason, still enthralled with this bloke. And I guess the result so far is about half and half. Wins and losses of his appointees, or not appointees, his anointeds. I was having this, tell me if I'm wrong about this. I think to run for office, you have to have some experience in running a government of some kind. They keep saying, run it like a business, run it like a business. It's not a business. But I totally understand. People want efficiency. They want fairness. They want effectiveness. Things getting done. So that's what they mean, right? But the problem is, what was it, Colorado? I think it was Colorado Springs. Was it Colorado Springs? I think it was Colorado Springs. They, a while back, they decided to bring in, or decided to elect. They elected a, no nonsense businessman going to run the town like a business. And the problem is, in a business, you don't have constituents. And so it got so bad that, this town was choked, and things started going downhill. There's no investment in keeping the town up to snuff. You get the idea. And so the next election, they brought in a guy that had, experience. And I think he was in the political arena in that town, in Colorado Springs, before that. I might even have the wrong town, actually. Somewhere in Colorado. And he came in, he immediately met with all the major constituents in town, like a politician should be doing. He talked to them. He straightened everything out. He said, though, that there were some good ideas of the austerity guy. They just went overboard, and the town is much better off. And then the same thing happened in Illinois. It's in the state a while back. They elected a conservative, austerity, same thing. Cut everything, cut programs, cut investment. I saw some guy's video yesterday that in Canada, he said, when the conservatives come in as, the leadership, of course there they have this parliament system, so there's like 3 parties or more. We got 17 parties. No, I don't know how many they have. At least 3. I used to live there. I should know this, but he said that I think I saw this guy on TikTok. Yeah. He says what happens in Canada is when the Conservative Party is elected, and I'm just using broad names here. I can't remember. New Social Democrats was one when I don't know. The Liberals, I don't know. But when the conservative-leaning party. Yes. No wonder people hate Americans. I don't know anything. They're not that far from here. I'm in Ohio. They're not that far from here. I should know something about it. The conservatives cut everything, and the problem, he said, there's no investment. So if you have a bridge that needs to be fixed, it doesn't matter how much you cut, it still needs to be fixed. So there's got to be some balance between the tax and spend Democrats, talking about the United States there, and the no money for you Republicans. Got to be some balance. But anyway, he said in Canada, so then the what he said was the liberals, once people get, it swings back and forth, just like here. So once the liberals get back into power, they have to fix all of the problems that weren't addressed by the conservatives. They have to invest money to fix the bridge, right? And the bridge is going to fall. And if we don't spend $5,000 on the bridge now, it's going to be $50 million in 2 years or whatever. You know what I mean? So then the conservatives jump on this and they go, look, see, they're just spending like drunken sailors out here. You better bring us back in, get things under control. We're the adults in the room. And it's an ongoing drama comedy. And you could say somewhat similar to now. Somewhat similar to here. I was looking at old newsreels of 1948 or 1950, right in there, 48, 50. And they showed American military installing the radar system that runs across, or at least in this story, runs across I think northern Canada, like way up, it's way up. It's, it's tundra basically. And these soldiers didn't look too happy getting assigned this detail, but they had to build, they build all the infrastructure, all the housing, all the facilities, and the equipment had to withstand gale force, winds that are freezing cold, inhospitable conditions. And this network of these installations runs across the northern plains up there. The cold part. Where do you live? I live up in the cold part. I'm watching this and I'm thinking, how much money was spent on this? And are they really still there? Are they really still using those? It seems to me that the technology would be so much more advanced now. They probably don't even use those facilities anymore. They're probably just sitting there out in the snow. But the idea was that it would be able to detect an attack coming over the top from, let's say, the Ruskies radar net. I was playing Pat Boone the other day, Monday. So there's this picture of Pat Boone. If you don't know who Pat Boone is, he's an old school crooner. And conservative, devout religious singer, artist, musician. And he was always known for wearing white bucks. And white bucks are not actually white, they're sort of eggshell, and it's a specific kind of leather cut. It's called nubuck leather. And so but it was also popular, we're talking the 50s, that kind of look. And it's kind of associated with prepsters. That's why they call them white shoe law firms. If you've ever heard that term, the old school, old money law firms in New York. So I've always I love this picture. I love that look of those shoes, right? But obviously, it's not a style that's current for 40 years now. 40, 70. But I said, you know what? I'm going to get them. So I got them. And dude, I'm not kidding. This is no lie. They're the most comfortable shoes I've ever worn. This is no lie. I'm not kidding. That nubuck leather. And these are the G.H. Bass originals. Okay, so that's one thing. They're really well made. They're not just some knockoff. With the red brick colored sole. You know what I'm talking about? And so I wore them around town. I wore them when I was out and about on Monday. A surprising amount of positive comments, but a lot of looks. Like, what the hell are you wearing, bro? But I was honestly stunned how good they feel. And I was trying to figure it out because I have, worn all kinds of different pairs of shoes, obviously, as has everybody. So you kind of, there's the sole is comfortable. The cushioning on the insole is so comfortable. But the leather itself, that nubuck leather, is kind of like a glove, but it's tough. I think it's almost like a comfortable but tough glove in a way. And it's not a problem the whole day. I was at downtown Columbus Monday night. That's got to be one of the loudest trucks I've ever heard. I was in downtown Columbus Monday night, and picking up a late night snack. It was like 10:30 at night, or was it that late? Maybe 10 o'clock. Well, right around there, right around 10 o'clock at night on Monday. This past Monday, a few days ago, and I hear this. Some police officer popped the siren, and I was like, oh no, what did I do? he was a motorcycle police officer in advance of a police parade, a police car parade. Now, I thought that it was for perhaps a fallen officer, right? They'll have the parade, and it might have been, but this is police. I think this is police week right now, and this is on, like I said, on Monday of this week. So I'm not sure if it was for police week or it was for a fallen officer or both. I don't know, but I had to go to pick up my food, right, my late night snack, right about the time that the motorcycle officer rolled up, clearing the path, getting people to pull over. And I had to go right there anyway, so I just parked and took video of this because it was a clear night. It was a beautiful day that day. So I took some video of, because they were rounding this corner right near where I was. So I had a good vantage point, and I zoomed in a little, and so the police, the motorcycle guys go first, and they cleared the way, and then it was a series of police cars right after each other, right after going around this corner near me, like catty corner to where I was. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and like 2 or 3 minutes goes by. I'm like, wow. 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And after a while I thought, okay, because I thought I'd be able to get the whole thing, But no, it kept going. So I said, man, I got to get my food. So I go in the place. The food's not ready. It's late. They're almost closed, So I'm hanging out. I get on my phone. I'm looking at Twitter. And at least 5 minutes. But I think a little more, like a long time, like seemingly a long time, 5 to 7 minutes. 10 minutes seems maybe a little long, but between 5 and 10 minutes goes by. I go back outside with my food. That line is still going. That line of police cars is still going past this corner. And they have they're not stopping. The police have cleared the way. In other words, not waiting at the light. It's a constant stream. and they don't have to wait at the next light. So it's not like it's packed up anywhere. And they just kept coming and coming, and it was still coming. And they just finished. So I said, I got to record again. This is amazing. And so right when I started to record again, it ended. So I would say maybe a total of 10 minutes of these cars and all kinds of police vehicles, not just police cars. I was amazed. And then they rounded around the block, all probably 400 cars, and surrounded the restaurant I was just leaving. They called my name out. They said, get down on the ground and put the burritos in the police car. Get down on the ground, and we're going to come get the burritos and put them in our police car. And then they drove away with the burritos, and they didn't tell me to get up. So I was laying on the ground. And then they rolled on top of my body. They said, thanks for the burritos, bro. It's nothing like a good burrito when you're hungry. You'd be surprised how different, and how much the same, but how different downtown Columbus is than when I was here. There's all kind of hip bars. There's all kind of lofts. There's all kinds of high-end condos. There's right on High Street, which you would never see this. There's now expensive apartments on both sides of High Street. And part of it is that Columbus is the only city in Columbus that's growing. Every other city is level or going down. And that's on the last 10-year span census, so, 2010 to 2020. But I can't imagine it's much different now. So the whole state is negative, but Columbus is positive. And, Cleveland and Cincinnati, they're going to survive. They're big cities. But the real problem, as in many states, is the rural communities are struggling. Man, when you go down to Nelsonville, like southeast Ohio, that's some amazing. So that was the part of the state that was one of the first parts of the states that was settled. Obviously, it was the eastern side. So up in Cleveland, you have more of a Connecticut influence. And then in southeast, you have more of a kind of a West Virginia, more of a Virginia kind of influence in the architecture. If you've ever heard of Case Western Reserve University, Case Western, Connecticut actually used to extend into Ohio, if you can believe it. And they called it the Western Reserve. And then, of course, they realized it was in Ohio, so they said, "Okay, we're selling." No. So, a lot of Cleveland has that, Hudson and all of up through Cleveland has a very Connecticut kind of vibe. Chagrin Falls, that whole vibe. But the homes, like Nelsonville is a small town on the way to Athens, which is a college town where I went to school, Ohio University. Ohio University was founded in 1804. I mean, Ohio State here in Columbus was founded in 1870, I think. So way, but before. So Ohio University was founded before Miami University. Miami University is an old school. They were founded in 1809, I think, or something like that. And the founding of the University of Ohio University was started by discussions among some of George Washington's crew, his squad, that they wanted to build the first university in the new Northwestern, in what was then the Northwestern Territory. So in other words, that whole area is very influenced by, and the architecture is influenced by colonial America. So in Nelsonville, for example, it's this little town. It's this little town. I mean, comparatively, it's not that little. But some of these homes, these big old colonial homes, so somebody's got money down there. Not everybody's working at Waffle House. Are just amazing. These big, like whole streets, whole neighborhoods of these big old colonial homes in this small town. It's just crazy. I'm like, I want this big house. And then in some cases, right next door or across the street will be like a sort of like an industrial plant. So it's like a rich home industrial plant, like kind of a vibe. But yeah, beautiful, like beautiful. And that whole southeast part of the state is kind of neat because it's rolling. There's hills, whereas the southwest part is more flat, which is fine too because it's easier to ride your bike around campus. Yeah, I don't know if it's just the misty watercolor memories of my mind, but I used to live here, and I just don't remember it raining so much. I mean, it was rained. In April, it rained for 3 weeks of the 4 weeks of April. And in May, there's been some beautiful days, actually. But also, just rain. Now you say, well, I can't wait for the sun of June. That's true. It's sunny. The only problem then is it's really humid. I'm not complaining. I'm just reporting. This isn't fake news. This is truth. Truth. The back of this restaurant says, "Peace, love, pancake balls." Pancake balls. Is that a food item on their menu? I think that's how you're supposed to read it. Peace, love, and pancake balls. Catalina's, if you want to check it out, in the Victorian village. Peace, love, and pancake balls. All right. Yeah, I'll have the pancake balls. What'd you say to me, sir? Yeah, I'll have your pancake balls. Sir, I don't appreciate that kind of talk. What do you mean? It's right on the back of your building. No, sir, no, that's not. Oh, is that what you thought? Yeah, what do you mean what I thought? That's what it says. No, sir, that's peace, love, pancake, and then balls, like volleyballs. We play volleyball. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to offend. All right, guys, I got to start running here. Talk to you soon.